Today, I would like to talk to you about the action-verb fallacy. It is commonly used by the enemies of liberty. It says that what we, the orthodox libertarian extremists, those of us who hold correct opinions, have to do is we have to somebody else does something. It's when someone is made the subject of an action verb who does not perform the action that is actually taking place. Consider winning a lawsuit in which, you produce the arguments, the briefs, the statutes, you make your case, but then the judge or the jury decides. Or winning an election. No matter how well you present your case, it doesn't work if you're talking to people who do not give a fire truck about right and wrong. The vast majority of registered voters, the vast majority of members of state legislatures, the vast majority of judges do not give a fire truck about somebody else's rights. And what you have to do is you have to convince them. They change their opinion. Well, you can present your case, but you cannot reach into their brain and shut off their crazy switch. They shut off their crazy switch. You're supposed to change their opinion while letting them get away with holding the wrong opinion. Of course, they have a right to hold their wrong opinion, but that does not entitle them to vote away our rights and our freedoms. What you have to do is the state legislators start voting correctly. What you have to do is you have to win an election. They vote for you. Or you have to collect signatures, which is they sign it, while letting them get away with not signing it. You have to let them not sign it. You have to let them have wrong opinions. Of course, we respect their right to hold wrong opinions. But that their right to hold wrong opinions does not entitle them to wield the coercive power of government against innocent persons. Now, if you and I were to sit down at a table and play chess, one of us might lose the game by making the moves that lose the game. You win a chess game by making the correct move, making the moves that win the game, checkmating your opponent. And at the chessboard, almost always, the players are reasonable. And they agree the rooks do not move diagonally. Yeah, I saw you touch your bishop. You have to move your bishop. Yeah, you're right. You noticed that too. We all see where the pieces are. We all know the rules. But not so out there in the political field. They do something. And you have to let them not do it at the same time. They say, well, that's how democracy works. Yeah, it's also how gang rape works. 5 people say yes, 1 person says no, and the majority rules. The majority elects one of themselves to be the sheriff. His job is to handcuff the victim. You can take your democracy and shove it up your ass.